Awkwards. I don't have any of the cool, like, stuff. I don't know. Opening's weird. But, a couple of things to talk about. Again, 3 topics, just like last time. But one of the topics goes back, is a callback to last episode. Because I wanted to. So I went to Dallas this week. I was there from Sunday to Tuesday. And in that time, I did it in the first day. I completely rewatched My Adventures with Superman Season 1. I love it. I think it's great. I think it's a good show. Again, I was talking about it last episode, how I like good guy Superman. I like this just good guy. I don't like evil Superman. I think that's boring. Which is funny, because I used to just say Superman was boring as a kid growing up. I was a Batman kid. It's not a secret. Batman was my guy. But I went and I rewatched the entire thing. Jimmy Olsen. Oh, Jimmy Olsen is my favorite character in this show. He's so funny. I say like a lot. I apologize. But he is so funny. Like, so quick. I just did it again. What the hell? That's not gonna change, probably. Really funny. His voice actor, fantastic. I don't even know who voices him. The only actor I know in the show is Jack Quaid, playing Superman. He's the only one. Really good. I love the design for My Adventures with Superman as well. I think that suit looks amazing. Besides Jimmy, obviously, I love Lois. I love the short hair. Like, I remember when the show was coming out, everyone was like, oh my god, Tomboy Lois. Love her. One of my favorite designs for the character. One of my favorites. Loved it. Episode 5. Like, everything was great, normal. I was like, alright, this is a good show. Episode 5 had me a little emotional. I'm not gonna lie. Like, watching Jimmy and Steve? Is that his name? The sports guy? The dick? I think it's Steve. Watching them two interact with each other. That was fun. And how they both they both like post on YouTube and stuff. And Steve's the one that's just bashing Flamebird, Jimmy's channel. I loved it. It was great. But Lois and Clark finding out, eventually, just like Lois was saying, there's never going to be anything with her. Just, it hurt. It hurt my little nerd heart. One thing that really annoyed me, though, was before she knew officially that Clark was Superman, she had the idea. But it annoys me when a character just jumps off a building or out of a window to prove a point. It's like, what if he wasn't? What if Clark wasn't Superman and you just jumped and died? Like, come on. It happened as well in Spider-Man the Animated Series, which I'll talk about sometime. I grew up on that show. But Mary Jane does it in one of the episodes. And she's like, I just had to prove that you would always be there for me. What? You just jumped out of a whole window to prove that he loved you? Is him risking his secret identity for you not enough? You just have to jump? Makes no sense. Just annoyed me. And then they ditched Jimmy. They were supposed to go look for Bigfoot. They didn't do that. They didn't. And something I didn't expect from the show was a bear and a disembodied brain gay couple. That was my favorite episode. I loved every minute of that episode. It was amazing. And I'm glad I had that episode when I did. Because we were like driving into Dallas with so much traffic and it was raining. Oh my god. I don't do well. I don't like to drive. I avoid it when I can. Riding in Dallas. Oh my god. I wanted to die. It was the worst thing. People were swerving in and out of lanes. It was hectic. It was crazy. I did not like it. The last episode was fantastic. I thought that was a great ending. And it was so nice. And I was right. What I saw online was right. That he was not called Lex the entire season 1. But that was Lex Luthor. Alex. That is exactly who that was. I don't know. I feel like, because I'm talking about doing a rewatch, like I did a rewatch, I feel like I should have wrote more about the other episodes. Like the way I'm doing these episodes is I write my main topic in bold letters and then talking points throughout it. And I really only have talking points for episode 5. I don't know why. I feel like I need to write more if I'm going to do that. That just makes sense. I hope my mic isn't peaking too bad. I'm going to try to talk a little quieter and a little further away for the rest of this. But, yeah. Superman. It's a good show. Another big thing to talk about was, I don't know what the event was. It was something for Disney. But we got premiere dates, not full dates, but premiere dates for Daredevil Born Again and Ironheart. When I tell you I am so hyped for Daredevil, you would not understand. Daredevil is my favorite comic book character. I've loved him for so long now. I've seen all of the TV appearances and all that, except for Trial of the Incredible Hulk. I hate that so much. I tried and tried because I wanted to make another video going through all that. I just could not get through it. I tried. It was so boring. So boring. But there's been a lot of talk about Born Again just being season 4 of Daredevil, essentially. And I was listening to the Secret Identity podcast, I believe is what it's called, with Troy Bond and Brent Brindram. Brent Brindram is the one that was saying that. I hope I'm saying his name right. I apologize if I'm not. But he was saying he thinks it's gonna be essentially season 4 of Daredevil. 100% agree with it. Oh, right there, it says it on my notes. Secret Identity podcast. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. But yeah, the way it's shaping up with the casting and all that, it seems like it's gonna be season 4. And I'm here for it. Give it another name. Make it like that. I'm all for it. I'm for funny Daredevil too, like in She-Hulk. I liked it. I was there for it. You know? And I liked how acrobatic he was in that. And then in Echo, he was awesome in Echo. That fight scene was fantastic and gave me so much hope for this show. And I just pray that Marvel is going to do a banger job. It's going to be the best thing Marvel produced. I just hope. It's not going to be. At least MCU-wise, it's not going to be. Because I don't think it's going to top Endgame. But that's because it doesn't have as much build-up. That's one thing that I don't think some people get anyway, is that Endgame had years and years of build-up. After that, it is kind of a fresh start. They gotta reintroduce new characters. You know? I don't think everyone gets that. Especially Star Wars fans. I love Star Wars. I've watched everything. We can't be happy with anything, though. Like, we can't. The only thing, like, I was surprised with Mandalorian. I didn't think I'd like that, I'll be honest, when I started it. It was fantastic. I'm getting off topic. I hope it's going to be amazing. The suits for this movie, or this show, look awesome. I love the brighter red on Matt. I think he looks great. The only thing I really hope we're going to get the logo on the suit this season. Because he hasn't had the suit, or the logo on the suit, the entire time, not through the Netflix stuff or anything. So I really hope we get the logo. Bullseye suit. It looks good. I'm not gonna say it looks ugly. It's just not as good as Daredevil's. Punisher looks great. He's in the show. And I'm so happy about that. Because I love Jon Bernthal. He's one of my favorite actors. I like listening to his podcast. My favorite was when Shia LaBeouf was on it. I thought that was great. It was a great episode of that. But his entire thing, season 2 of Daredevil was my favorite. Specifically, everything with the Punisher. It was so cool. I loved every minute of it. And I can see people still saying that's the weakest of the seasons. But it's still my favorite, personally. There was a clip with Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio on an interview, and Charlie Cox was saying that one day he won't be able to continue to be Daredevil. Don't say that. Don't say that. You're too good. You're too good. I will cry when you're recast, Charlie. Okay? That feels weird. We're not close like that. But I will literally cry. Because Charlie Cox's performance is amazing. I love it. His hair's the wrong color. And it doesn't matter. Because he's so good. The Daredevil show is set to hit Disney Plus in March of next year. Ironheart is also set, but not around the same time. All we know is Ironheart's coming next year. If I was to guess, I would say somewhere near November. I have no real evidence to support that or anything. I haven't gone back and looked at other releases of the past years to try to determine for you. It just feels right. Just feels right. I have no idea. I just think it's going to be that. Another thing that got announced today as I'm recording this, I don't know if I'm going to... It should be yesterday that the video came out for this. I hope, anyway. Unless I screw something up and this doesn't get out until later. Multiverse has dropped its official trailer. I think that's what... Yeah, the official launch trailer. And it had some stuff in it. It had something I saw on TikTok. That's why I watched it. I saw TikTok about the trailer. But one thing that I saw people posting about that they didn't know what was, when Bugs Bunny hits the Warner Brothers water tower, there's a purple octopus that flies out. People are like, what is that? I don't know. I knew instantly that was the plush from the Powerpuff Girls. There's a shot of Bubbles hugging it that's all over the place. You know, I always see that one. That's one of the main promo pieces that they had used for so long when I was growing up. Another thing, big thing. This is all spoilers for the trailer if you haven't watched it. Jason is going to be in it. That I wasn't very excited for Multiverses. I'll be honest, I really wasn't. But Jason Voorhees, I love Friday the 13th. I want more Friday the 13th. So seeing Jason pop up, I was freaking out and instantly messaged my friends. But the biggest question, where's Ben 10? Where is Ben 10? He needs to be in this game. I don't know how they're going to do him, but he needs to be in this game. Ben 10's great. He needs it. He would be so fun. And you could have different costumes and different versions of the aliens. Even just using an alien I would be okay with. I get the whole point for Ben 10 is multiple aliens. I would be fine if they just did, Forearms. I would be okay with that. Or Diamond Head. Not Humongousaur. Humongousaur's trash. But he needs to be in it. Somewhere. Somewhere. I think, anyway. But I'm very excited. Did the trailer say when it was going to come out? I actually don't remember. It's launching May 28th. May 28th. Oh, next week. That is exciting. That's very exciting. So we'll be able to play this game sooner rather than later. I can't wait. Next stuff. This is about me. I'm telling you right now, this is about me. If we're going to have this relationship, viewer, talker guy, we need to know each other a little bit. So I said before, I went to Dallas this last week. That was to get my barber license. So I'm now a fully licensed barber. I passed. I'm so happy about it. Something I want to talk about in like the next coming weeks or so is I bought Superman by Grant Morrison, the omnibus. I love it so far. I've read 6 issues in, I think. Something like that ish. I really like it. I like Grant Morrison's writing anyway. But I'm just excited for the Superman movie coming, so I'm just pulling all these Superman stuff in. I talked about it last episode too. I want to try to get my boys on here to talk about some stuff, either in this or have specific videos for them. Like, Aiden loves Ben 10. I would love to have him just talk Ben 10. That would be fun. We need to get on Alien Force. We've been watching it very, very slowly, but we've been watching it together. And Jake, he is like superheroes, so we could go back and forth. So does Aiden. I'm not saying Aiden doesn't like superheroes, but me and Jake have the dumbass ramblings sometimes because we're both stupid. Like 100%, Aiden has the more intelligence of the two of us. So our conversations are a bit more like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I get it. And then me and Jake will just say stupid stuff. We'll talk, we'll get gay with each other. It's great. You gotta be homosexual. One thing I want to do is I want to like try and get them on to just talk about a specific topic as well. Like I get them to read Daredevil Born Again and then get them on and we talk about it. I think that would be really fun, and I think it would be a cool way to get them more into comics. Jake's into comics a lot. Aiden likes comics, but he doesn't read them as much. I think that would be a fun way to do it. And I'm really liking doing this. Doing this podcast. I really like it. It's fun. I'm a huge nerd. As if you couldn't tell. But I like getting to put it out. Like, I've wanted to do this kind of thing for a long time, and I'm glad I'm finally starting, you know? Well, I like it. You know, whether people are watching and listening or not, I just enjoy this conversation with myself. You know, that's what it's about for me. And I'm excited to do more stuff. I'm trying to aim for 2 podcast episodes and a topic video a month. So 2 of these, like, lists, not really lists, but like my talking points where I'm not really editing too much. And then a topic video specifically. And right after I get done recording this, I'm going to go record some of the lines for the first one of that. So that's my goal, I hope. Like, 3 videos a month, that sounds reasonable. When I was younger, I would be like, oh, I want to put an episode out a day of something. I want to play games all the time and post video game content. I did that for a little bit. I do it for myself. That's the biggest thing. And I'll post stuff to make me and my friends laugh for that. But that's what I want. Hopefully I can do it. I think I can. I feel like I'm smart enough. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah. I believe that's all I have for this. Wow. I've been recording for 20 minutes already? I apologize. You have to listen to this. You have to listen to me ramble like this. I mean, I think I'm cool. I think I'm cool enough. You know? I'm just rambling at this point to make it longer. uh, yeah. I think that's a good place to stop after that. Thank you for listening. Megan, I don't know like my schedule for this podcast. I think I'm aiming like every other week to post them. That's my goal. But I guarantee nothing. Yeah, so thank you for listening. Stuff. Subscribe, stick around. If you want to talk nerdy stuff, get into the conversation. There's fantastic stuff. You know, I'll have my nerdy social under here. Under the video, so you can listen in the just find my ramblings online. Yeah, see ya.